Booted up her stream. All that good stuff. All of the good stuff. Alright, let's disconnect from Discord. I don't want anyone just kind of like popping in. Let's see here. Man. There was a point where I would see Lagrella and I would pick Lagrella. And then I started drafting more and realized that I think Informant's just the way to go. Committing so early to 3 colors, I don't mind passing it here. It's probably not even the right choice. But if we're not green, then we just kind of have a useless card where white has many avenues we can go with it. Many avenues. And then here, we still have some decent options. We have Whack, Metropolis Angel, a backup agent, and a Make Disappear. I've kind of come down on the Angel since you need to be swinging with a creature that has a counter, which the payoff is good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's great. In my mind, it's between Make Disappear, Whack. Really just these 4 if I'm being honest. Question is who is the right one? I mean, this is only pick 2. I guess we just pick Whack here. Even though Metropolis Angel, let's just pick up the Angel here. Okay, now we're kind of rocking and rolling. Virtuoso's not bad to have here. If we can just give it 1 counter, it becomes a lot better of an attacker. Though Throng is super good, like super good. Looking at the 17 lands data, I think Throng is like top 5 commons, which is wild. So I think I'm down to start picking Throngs up earlier in drafts. In my mind, I'm like, is that point right now? Man, this is interesting. Very interesting. Part of me really just wants to grab the Throng. Like, I'm so conflicted right now. But I think we're just going to pick up the Virtuoso. See, there goes that second Throng there. So, Ransom or Throng? Like, Ransom is an all-star in a low-to-the-ground aggressive deck. Is Ransom replaceable, though? That's the real question. So that's the way I want to think about this draft. What cards are replaceable? Like, for example, Initiate's not even good and it's replaceable. Soloist is replaceable. You can play Soloist, you can play Plasma Jockey, you can play Girdergoons. So it's a very easily replaceable card. Ransom's not as replaceable. Throng's Advantage isn't really all that replaceable either. I think I'm down to take the Throng here. I'm just down. I'm down. Revelation of Power has really been fun in my mind. And as of right now, we're base white. We have 1 Deece blue card that's replaceable. I think I'm into picking up the Revelation of Power or the Dagger here. I think I'm more into the Dagger right now. So if we get more Throngs and Daggers go very well together. So in this pack, there's a Guidance, there's a Snoop, there's a Deal going bad. That's a pretty late Strong Arm, though, and I think I'm into the Strong Arm here. This pack is just overall decent. Really nothing too crazy about it. I don't know if I want the kill shot here or just a security bypass. It might just be the bypass here. Why aren't you a citizen, buddy? This pack is more Garbajo, but I think we'd be down with the witness protection here. It's not a bad start. We just need to round it out now. Not a terrible start at all. There's a prize fight, a pummeler. I don't really think we want 2 witness protections. Prize fight. I'm so conflicted on the card because so many creatures are like pretty strong. But we can grab the prize fight here, I guess. Is it? Yeah. Pummeler's kind of replaceable. We're setting ourselves up here. I think if I can have my ideal world, I'd prefer to stick to white-blue if possible. We're not seeing regulators and things of that nature, though, which would be nice. This pack is just overall garbage. But I mean, if we need to play the Buyer Silence, we'll play it. What's up with his mouth? Is there like something on it? I'm assuming? Is that like a COVID mask? That instrument is like really strange. It's like the part you want to put your mouth on is above that other piece. It's just really weird altogether. If we're in green, for your family, that's probably where we'd like to be at. Okay, I mean, I'm not a fan of Take to the Streets, but maybe there's a world where we play it. There's like this hard part in drafts where you're gonna play like all the cool colors or like the cool cards, but the cool cards simply aren't good. It's the boring commons that put in so much work, and then like the cool cards are the cards that get removed instantly. Opponent sees and are just like, yeah, kill spell. We already have 1 bypass. There's really not a world we want 2. We don't really want most wanted either, but we'll take it here. So, where do we want to... I mean, Virtuosa to pump it by 3 if we get something. Like, if we get rid of something. So I think comfortably in this pack, if we were closer to black, it'd be Clubber pretty easily, like no questions asked. We haven't really seen a lot of good black in the first couple of picks, or when the cards are being passed to us. So there's a chance that black could get pretty good wields now. But I think in this pack, it's really just between the Hold and the Servant. And I think we are down to pick up the Servant here over the Wingshot Agent. This could be an incorrect pick. We're just going to pick up the Wingshot Agent here. Sheesh. And then go figure, Jeweled Thief pack 2. So he took an uncommon. Did we pivot? I mean, our blue's not crazy. Would have been nice to pick up that Civil Servant there, though. I think Crowbar's pretty easy pick here. Just for the utility it offers us. If it wasn't Crowbar, probably Skycrier. It's looking like we're starting to move away from the blue. Moving kind of closer towards the green now. That Civil Servant would have been really freaking nice to have. Would have been nice. We prefer not to play Buyer Silence. Prefer not to play Talk to the Streets. Still prefer not to play the Rafine's Guidance either. Maybe there's something interesting we can do here. Let's just see how it plays out. Nah, it's not the Nummy, is it? That's not Nummy. Someone probably just named themselves Nummy. Think about it though. I don't know what his in-game name is, to be honest. I do not know that. What do we got here? I think comfortably Brazen Upstart's probably the best card in this pack. Prize Fight's Dece. It's Dece. I think I'd rather just take the Brazen Upstart though. It just has value attached to it. It's a 4-2-1-3. When it dies, go look at the top 5. Grab a creature card. I likes. Come on. In a world. I think here we take Revelation of Power. It's pretty good on the Virtuoso or anything that has a counter on it. Kind of puts in work. Is it too late to go running back to the blue? Is it too late? Is it too late? Black didn't feel pretty open the first time, but to see a murder and the silencer come around pick 5, and it feels like we're pretty contested here. I think Civic Gardener's not bad, though. I enjoy it when you go first, open board, play Gardener turn 2, tap land turn 3, untap the tap land to go using it. I think here it's just the Cabaret Courtyard. We're pretty off from having a completely playable deck, which is sad. We're going to need a few more cards here, a few more cards. Is Jetmir's fixed, or is it just another Sky Crier? We don't even have one Crier, honestly. Let's put the Crier up here, then. Hold for Ransom wielding is nutty, but we'll definitely take it. Not upset about that. That second Sky Crier wielded also? That's nutty. So at the very least, white was open. The hard part is figuring out the second color. Like, we're not really all that deep. I think we're just going to take 2 daggers here. Just feel like we're going to be pretty low to the ground. Boon of Safety wouldn't be terrible here. Social Climber isn't really terrible either with quick draw daggers. I think it's just easily Jeweled Thief here. If we were in black, like if we were in Obscura colors or black, probably the second Nightclubber, because we would have taken the other Nightclubber. Or it'd be Echo Inspector if we were still in blue. But I think Jeweled Thief is pretty easy to take here, especially with Quick Draw Dagger. That makes our prize fights a little better. Because I think 4 is just like the magical number of this format. It's just what it feels like 9 times out of 10. You'd rather have 4 toughness. I think it's going to be Knockout Blow this pack. I don't think we want a 3rd dagger. Part of me wants to take the Courtyard, but we really want playables also. We already have 1 for the family, and we have 2 daggers. I'd rather just have generic removal if we're going to take it. Giada is fine here, even though we don't have any angels in our deck. Yeah, we have 0 angels, but she's still fine as a 2/2 flyer with flying and vigilance. That's still nice to have. I guess it's just going to be a second Knockout Blow here. I think Parcel's kind of easy to replace. I don't really think we need any more 2-drops. We're looking pretty stacked down there as it is. Do we care to have the swooper here? Or would I rather just take a spars here? That's an interesting pick. Let's see, how are we looking on the curve? Our curve just kind of like ends. Like there's one 4-drop in here. Strong arm, because 9 times out of 10 we're not going to be playing it for, I think it's going to be Dapper Shield Mate. Well, now let's just take the swooper. It's weaker overall, but it's fine. It's fine. Broker's Hideout grabs us white or green. That's fine. I think we kind of have a deck. Are we excited about it? Not so much. Another swooper or just the land here? I think having another swooper is fine with 2 daggers. The only issue would be like an Echo Inspector that connived. Because it'd be a 3-4. But this is still fine. Feels like we don't want any of these cards. I've never tried the Knuckles out, though. Yeah, I don't think we want Socialite, Buyer Silence, or the Express. We don't want any of those. We're good. We're good on those. We're just going to happily pass those over. So our deck is looking to be aggro here. That's what our deck is attempting to do. Really wish we had that Civic Servant, though. That would have been really nice. Let's just pick up for Vault Progress here. Not playing any of those cards. Courtyard's pretty easy grab here. I think we already have a second for the family, don't we? Nah, but I don't really think we're playing 2 regardless. I'd rather just have the fixing in our colors. We already have all this. Yo, actually, we have an issue. Oh my gosh. I forgot. We picked up 1 Throng. Found no more. So we're going to pick this up. Take the Throng out. Patch Up can go out. Man, imagine how dope our blue-white deck would have been. With the Giada backing it up. Alright. So we're like pretty low to the ground. A few tricks. There's a world where we could go down a land. Could go down. Like 1 forest. But then what would we put in for it? We'd want a creature. We don't really have a creature that I'm really looking to play regardless. Maybe we'll just keep the forest in there for now. Like potentially Most Wanted. Really nothing else. If the Knuckles gave, like, just 1 to Strength, I think I would like the Knuckles more. Because you want to already have a strong creature. This deck does feel pretty bad, though. Pretty bad. This deck feels like aggro, 100%. So I think, what would our bad matchups be then? Like someone that has like just a crap ton of value cards? Value cards would get us. A crap ton of kill spells would get us. If we could have found like, I don't know, 2 more. Liberty Guns, Beer Trump. See, it's that hand where that prize fight feels so bad. Like a 2-2 and a 1-1 aren't going to get the job done. Let's see, does he have a turn 2 play? Like, no, okay. So we're going to play out the crowbar here. Well, we're going to attempt to. For 2 mana, there could be a counter there. Land fixer? Yes, indeed, it is a land fixer. So we're playing the crowbar to back it up with the quick draw dagger this next turn, if he decides to block. He shouldn't block. Just take it on the chin, buddy. Wow, I'm really surprised about that. Not like he really lost much, though. So a 3/3 fights a lot better than a 2/2 does. But a lot of creatures have 3 attack. That's the worst part. That's odd. So, let's go swinging. He didn't have a 4th land. We don't have one either. So we're going to silence or informant here. Go see what we can find. We found a 4th land. I think we get rid of the prize fight here. We can play out the crier and then go past in the turn. Lackey is fine. Equip crowbar to Lackey. That's cute. So we got 2 knockout blows. So we can get a little aggressive here. We should move the crowbar. I'm sorry, the dagger over to the crier. And the crowbar over also. So he's got a 1/1, an initiate. That's fine. Just keep jamming. Well, he's got 4 lands now. What could he have? Knockout blow? That's fine. So we'll save the sweeping protector for his turn, so we'll courtyard this turn. Let's grab the red here, just in case we do draw Brazen Upstart or something. Pass turn, saving sweeping protector. If he has a land, he's going to drop the adjudicators here. Stop the crier from being able to attack next turn. We can use protector, make it a 4/3. Yeah. I'm only playing it out now because he can't do anything anyway. If we go jamming, we put him down to 1. But I think we'd rather just be safe here. No point in trading any resources here. It's unfortunate to get stuck on 3. But we're not mad because our deck is garbage. What did I say? 2 wins? That's one of the 2. That's one of them. I guess the dope thing about having so many equipments is we have ways to make like average creatures a little better than average. Yeah, these queues have been taking forever recently. I don't know if a lot of like diamonds and mythics like went down. We don't have any green in hand, but I'd still keep this though. We're on the draw, so we have 3 chances to grab green by turn 3. I'm almost tempted just to courtyard, but I think I'd rather Virtuoso here. Just to stabilize something on board. Alright, so he's got an assassin. That is fine by us. Let's go courtyarding here for some green. I don't think there's a point of attacking here. The assassin's just going to be a blocker for now. We're not really worried about that too much. Though if he continues to do nothing, that might change your opinion. Might be trying to save up like a counter spell, or maybe he has creature with flash. I was trying to think. Like Fairy Vandal, Swoops. He's an Obscura. I think what could be annoying if he has like Obscura Ascendancy or something like that. Oh. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Does he not have a land? That is indeed pretty strange. Pretty strange. We're going to play Swoops on his turn. Should be a pretty telegraph play. Okay, let's go jamming. How much damage could we push through this turn? Revelation of Power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would do 14 damage. But I'd rather surprise him with it. So let's just play... Do you want Dapper? Yeah, I feel like we want Dapper here. Then we'll pass the turn. That's fine. Unfortunate. Freaking unfortunate. I don't think we want to swing the swoops. We'll just swing the Virtuoso here. I feel like now you would start blocking. Yeah. Why not, right? So we're just going to for the family here. We can give up the other swoops. We don't need to right now. I appreciate the counter more. Let's just play out the Jeweled Thief and go passing. What else does he have? What you got, Leon? 5 cards in hand. I guess that's a kill spell. It's a bounce. Unfortunate. Alright, we're going to play the Virtuoso again. And then we are just going to go... actually, yeah, we can swing here. Pretty easily, right? No, I think it's just a swing with the Jeweled Thief. 1, 2. Actually, we can swing both. Clear up the board pretty easily. If he goes... Yep. And then goes for the other block. Easy enough. So we can Revelation of Power onto the Jeweled Thief. Knockout blow on the Regulator. I'd prefer not to need to have done that, but what else can you do? Does he have another creature? That's the real question. Okay, buying all the cards back. So I think this is just pretty easily a strong arm. The question is do I want to blitz the strong arm or just play the strong arm? And I think as of right now we're gonna play the strong arm blitzed. It doesn't make sense to play it as a creature. It's only because Quasar is gonna be stronger than it. The Regulator is gonna have 1 more toughness than it. The question is do I strong arm onto the Virtuoso? It'll put it at a 3/3. That's not enough to get through Quasar, though. If I put it onto the Swoops, we have quite the flyer there. I think we're going to play it on the Swoops. Then we can easily go swing in here, or at least getting in for 4, 6 at minimum. Oh, he's going to take all of it. That's crazy. Why aren't you blitzed? Let's go a little wide here. Problem is he starts gaining life. Freaking Quasar, man. Freaking Quasar. Oh my... now this just feels bad. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's weird that he would just take that. I mean, when you have a Rafine, I get it. I get it. That's disgusting. Is that double conniving? Going to 12? That might be out of range. And then he's going to have a Regulator. I think I see the writing on the wall here. Connive again. Freaking filthy. That's disgusting. Play regulator, keep something tapped down, probably our swoops. Yeah. That out of the way really hurt. We could have a pretty strong Virtuoso. Hmm. If we're going to have any chance of living here, I don't think Virtuoso trading does the job. I think it's just going to be Jeweled Thief. Sadly, this stupid thing doesn't count as targeting, which is dumb. Even though it says attach it, let's just say, we're probably losing this game anyway. It says attach it to target creature. We're targeting. But yet, it's so dumb. It legit makes 0 sense. The card literally says attach it to target creature. But there's probably some ruling thing. Yeah, it's just the game. Draw 2. We go down to 6. Can I have 2 more times? I see the writing. He's very far to reach at that point. Like, I think Virtuoso is... I really do think the card is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just, man, like, sometimes, some cards just... They don't work with it the way you would expect it to. I think Virtuoso and Bypass is phenomenal, though. I think that's a pretty deep, like, dope combo. Since it has double strike, it double triggers. That out of the way, though, is just... It was good. It was good. Like I was saying in the draft, 4 is that magical butt. Like, Quasi being a 3-4? Ugh. Ugh. This is fine. Even though we only have 2 creatures. It's going to be just the crowbar. I think it's just the crowbar here. We don't have a 3-drop, though. If he has a 2-drop, I don't think he does. Yeah, I think he just has land fixing, from what we can see. Oh, he had a Vandal. That's fine. That's a fine. I mean, Overseer's pretty good, I hear. Pretty good. I think he's wary. Like, 3 mana means we can have a lot. Could be like a warm welcome. We're going to knock this out, though. 100%. It just kind of grows to be too annoying, too fast. We could just play a Dapper Shieldmate out here. I don't know if he had a knockout blow in his bingo book. There's a backup. That's fine. We're Would I rather just blitz out the strong arm? Here's the question. I'm not sure that's what I want to be doing. I think I'd rather just play the swoop swoops on his turn. Or do you just want to informant? That's informant or swoop swoops. What do we want more? We want the swoops. The swoops. Oh, that is indeed whack. Whack indeed. That's a counterspell, like the Disdainful Stroke. That hurts. Okay. That's what we're doing today. That just seemed like a really weird thing to do. We can just play it out normally here. Like, the issue would be he could have, what is it, well, we know he has a whack, but he could have the deal's going bad. Gerdagoons is fine there. Fine card indeed. Let's just play out the strong arm. Do you want to blitz it? Nah, there's nothing else to do with the mana. Are we looking for anything? Not really. We just play as a creature then. Pop it on the swoops. Go swinging for 4. Ho ho! The cavalry has arrived. Let's go informing first. Might just pitch the hideout. I'll pitch the forest. Use the hideout. We don't need double pips of anything, if I'm being honest. That's fine. So I would believe he would leave back the Overseer this time and just swing with the Crier. That's what I would think his play line is here. But you never know with these types. She's going to leave both behind. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So he does have... No. Crier could also react due to that. So I think what we should do is just move this over. Then go swinging with a 5/4. And that seems fine. Did we get a double block here? A metamorphosis. Okay. crowbar our crowbar? Is he gonna crowbar our crowbar? Is he really gonna do it? Hold for ransom's actually pretty gas here. Lackey's fine because we're only swinging in the sky anyway, so we don't care. Giada is kind of gas here also. So, part of me's thinking of just holding for ransoming the crier here, but I don't think we should. I think we should save it in case he has a better flyer. The attendant is fine. These games aren't going as quick as I expected for a deck with a curve this low. Seems odd. I was going to say, you know we have a Giada, right? Prize fight seems pretty good here. We can stop the drawing that's going on. I think we're going to fight Strong Arm into Crier. Yeah. Also shut off his ability to keep looking for more action. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I think drawing more cards favors you a lot more than it favors us. Alright, that's our 2 wins. From here, it's just downhill. All downhill from here. Let's see. I'm supposed to be looking at Texas Roadhouse's menu. I almost forgot about that. What does Texas Roadhouse have to offer? Are we coining Sunday Mythical Sundays? And we get to go first? What? Giada? And the Jewel Thief? Let's see. Hand-cut stakes. Yo, he played nothing on turn 2? What? This is a wet dream? Next turn, I can crowbar, move the crowbar over to the Jeweled Thief. What? He's still playing nothing? What? Sure, let's go for it. So it's not just a counter he has. He could have like a psionic. But it doesn't block well here. Even if he played it, wouldn't matter. Okay, no Sonic Snoop. Waiting for turn 4. Plays an Echo Inspector. That's fine. If he doesn't pump it... Okay, he does pump it. That's fine. We can prize fight it pretty easily here. Play the... Okay. Alright, we're overperforming. Now we're overperforming. I did not have 3 wins in my bingo book this deck could do. Did not have that. I guess he just had one of those hands where, like, it looks pretty good if your opponent doesn't just start, like, mauling you in the face. I think it's also why I've come higher on cards like Make Disappear. Like, 1 wasn't bad, but I'm not even against 2. If your, like, low curve isn't, like, quite there. I mean, it's not as good as their last hand, but it'll do. It'll do, donkey. It'll do. Alright, so he's going to 6. But he's on the draw, so it just makes it more of an even game on his side. Only difference is we're up 1 land. Yeah, let's play the Virtuoso here. Things we don't want to see. A Civil Servant would be pretty annoying. I mean, Tycoon's pretty annoying, but I don't think he blocks here. He probably values it too much. Yeah. Who wouldn't have known? We'll just play Giada here over the Informant for now. Interesting. Dubious indeed. Dubious indeed. So if we prize fight, we could have a pretty interesting turn here. I wonder if we go for the block with Jetmire's Fixer, Tycoon a treasure, use the treasure, then we'll prize fight. If he doesn't, it's pretty annoying. He's not going to either. That's fine. So we're just going to inform in here. If you're going to be boring, my guy. What's more important here? The Crier, the Swoop Swoops, or the Shield Mate? That's the more interesting decision here. I think I do like the Shield Mate having a prize fight in hand. I think I'm lower on the Crier right now. But I mean, we do have, what, 5 different ways of pumping this up to be an actual pretty good attacker. I think we're not going to go swooping this time. So I guess he's keeping the treasure to play a 4 or 5 drop. Or a 6 drop. Apparently those are things also. I hear that's a pretty effing good card. I think we just FF here. There's nothing we have to stop the thing. Like, the value the thing is about to create is otherworldly. 2 shield counters, like, brah. Let's go seeing. Prize fight isn't going to save us with just one. Now I really regret not killing that tycoon. Like, this thing coming down on, what, his 5? Is disgusting. Oh, it just gets worse. We can knock out blow, get rid of 1. The problem is it's freaking 5 toughness. That's the hard part. We want to prize fight the Darling on the Masses also, but maybe we don't really need to worry about the low drops. This thing is an issue, though. Let's knock off all the counters first. Alright, so he's going to plan 2. Pump the Fixer. Hello? This is broken. Make a 1-1? I'm sorry. With the Darling, there are 2 1s. There are 2 1s with the Darling. It just needs to be done. It needs to be done. This Sanctuary Warden is like really getting in our way here. We're going to pass turn, and on his end step, we're going to... Crier costs 4, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Ugh. What else do you have in there? It's 4 CMC he's grabbing. Venom Connoisseur would like be like absolutely backbreaking, but he would have only needed 2 for that. I mean, Fencer's good also with his current board state. All right, what can we dig up here? That kind of helps out here. Kind of helps out here. If I Revelation of Power on the Virtuoso, I can make it 2, 3. That doesn't help, though. It doesn't help. And it's like so telegraphed that he's going to know what I'm trying to do. Hello? That was the wrong thing to do there. Wrong thing to do. When I want to blitz him, he doesn't blitz. Because I keep clicking the wrong thing. That's all on me. Four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11. Take an 11. Crowbar is cute here. Play Crowbar. Move Crowbar to Giada. Swing Giada. Gain 7. Unless he has action on his side. The way that stop is going, it seems like he does have action. Huh. Oh, that's good. Stop us from gaining life. That's good. That's good. So the only possible thing that could win us the game here is not dying this turn. But I think he's going to swing all of his cardboard sideways. We, like, really needed that life. Yep. So, you over there. I mean, you can pump regardless. It doesn't matter. He has multiple avenues where he can go to kind of, like, just blow her back out here. And there's really no way we can win from this point forward. An extraction specialist, huh? I was going to say, does he even have anything to grab back? Bruh, that's what we needed to win! Oh my god! Oh! But we needed 2 more creatures to get the +4 pump. You hate to see it. If we could have just gained that 7 life. Quite unfortunate there. Maybe there's something we could have done to live there. That's a VOD I'll be looking back and just punching the wall. I don't know what the difference between like all these steaks are, to be honest. They have a tomahawk. Do they have that? No, they do not. No, they do not. Why is it called roadkill? I swear I saw one called roadkill, right? Right? That was a thing? I guess it's all the crap they put inside. Can we go first? Step one, go first. Okay, step one complete. Step two, have gas. Step two is not complete. So I think we're going to go Crier Crowbar. Though he's blue-white, so our plan is not going to work. Though he doesn't have another mana, so it might work. There might be hope. Does it cost 2 to move it? It costs 2. Nutty. So he's full out brokers. And like I said, our plan's not going to work. Though we can strong arm Blitz here, which I like. We'll swing both. Well, I'm sorry, all 3. So that tells me he more than likely has an answer to the Crier. No way you're not gonna like trade with the or try and get rid of something. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's annoying. But he's stuck on. Oh, he's not stuck. Not gonna play it out yet. Hold, hold. What an annoying man. Let's see here. We can just swing both. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. There's no way he would just swing and gain 2 life. That'd be nutty. Aspar's Adjudicators on the upstart. Okay, that makes some sense here. Yeah, it's going to be quite the swing next turn. I think we should move our crowbar over, but that initiate is a problem. And of course, the one game we would have won a knockout blow. We don't have a knockout blow. We have knockout blows at home. quite unfortunate. Bouncing the upstart. That buys us another turn, which is nice. I don't see him swing with the initiate here. It's too dangerous. One pump and he would die in the sky. Of course, though, we don't get pumps, though. We don't get those around here. No, we do not. Like we're just like our deck worked. It's just we're drawing too much land here. Nine's troublesome now. He can keep just gaining 4. Veteran we don't care about. Virtue, so we don't care about. Yeah. Throng is fine. Let's just swing both. See if we can find some action in this deck. Well, there went the knockout blow. What's up, kid?
I crunched the numbers. Texas Roadhouse is indeed cheaper than Outback.
Okay.
So,
By what, like $2?
no, I think it'll be at least like a $10 difference probably.
Really?
Depends on what we get, but like I just put in like estimate for Texas Roadhouse, and then I put in the appetizer and my meal for Outback, and it was only like $8 off without even putting in your meal yet.
Huh.
So like it would have been probably at least $10 more. So what I need from you is to know what you want.
Alright, give me like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Timing
you.
You're timing me? Why did we not move over our glove box? Why don't we do that? I'm dumb. We can literally get rid of the sleep with fishes. I'm stupid. So, okay. I don't like seeing the fact that he got rid of a hold for ransom. I don't like seeing that. It's probably because we have the crowbar. He probably just assumes. Crier does not save us, because we are crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. We need knockout blow. We know one of them at the bottom of our deck. Unfortunate. Okay. Knockout blow? No. Okay. Still not a knockout blow. Not a knockout blow at all. Is there anything we can do here? So he has 4 blockers. 1 in the sky. So Crier would probably get through. Virtuoso would be the way to win, but I'm sorry, he only has 3 blockers. And he's going to let the 1-1 go through. We know that much. So what we can do is see if we can find one more piece of action here. That, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Let's see it. If there's a world where he lets the Virtuoso go, like, get through, that's not this world, though. Swoops gets through, though, along with the 1-1. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Initiate can just fucking has a counter. Very unfortunate. Oh no, we're just dead of the crap, but we're stupid. We were supposed to pump the Crier. Did that not happen? Did we not gain 5? Why are we only at 5? What am I missing here? I'm going to have to relook at that. What did I miss? I was pretty sure we were at 5. We should have regained 5. We didn't gain the 5 there. Huh. It is what it is. We said 2 wins with that POS, and somehow we did just a tiny bit better than we expected. I will be back in like 5-10 minutes. We're just going to end this for now. We will be back.